There are all sorts of people in this world, you know. Selfish, selfless, jealous, kind, deceptive, and judgmental. Have you ever stopped to evaluate yourself and consider which category you fall into? I didn't while I was dishing it out. Recently, I've got a little bit more time on my hands to evaluate my own self. I am the most deceitful, ungrateful, untrustworthy, the wickedest person you'll ever come across. This story revolves around a twisted world of wealth, deception, and manipulation. I was dating this rich old geezer named Henry, but here's the kicker. I wasn't in it for the love. Nope. It's all about that cold, hard cash. Henry was dripping with wealth, and I saw my chance to secure a life of opulence. Little did I know that this decision would lead me down a treacherous path, where trust would crumble and hearts would shatter. In the beginning, Henry's children, bless their skeptical souls, were like watchdogs. They were suspicious, questioning my every move, wondering if I was just in it for their daddy's fortune. I'm not going to lie. I don't blame them, given the circumstances. Recognizing this, I knew I had to step my game up to another level. I played it cool. After all, I am the queen of deception. I put on a performance of a lifetime, convincing them that my feelings for the old boy were as genuine as they come. And for a while, they bought it. Hook, line, and sinker. If you ask me, I deserved an Oscar. Now, let me paint you a vivid picture of how I shamelessly exploited Henry's riches and put any lingering doubts to bed. We'd waltz into the most exclusive restaurants in town, where the air smelled of extravagance. Picture crystal chandeliers, plush velvet chairs, and the clinking of expensive wine glasses. I played the part to perfection, ordering the cheapest dish on the menu, even though I was dying inside to have a taste of the more lavish options. Playing it simple was my disguise. Even though I knew Henry would foot the bill, the man oblivious to my crafty machinations would beam with delight. Little did he know, my affections were as genuine as a knockoff designer handbag. Ugh. But that's not all. We embarked on grandiose weekend getaways to far-flung luxurious destinations. I'm talking about pristine beaches, towering 5-star hotels, and personal butlers at our beck and call. I pretended to be sad, and when he asked me why I was sad, I replied and said, "People around the world are dying of hunger and have nowhere to live. And look at all this luxury." Not that I cared about them anyway. He hugged me and told me how much he contributes to charity yearly. Hearing that, I showered him with feigned excitement and affection. Deep down, though, my heart was colder than a diamond necklace bought with ill-gotten gains. I purposely left my credit card bill lying around, knowing full well that he would pay it off. Not only did he pay off my credit card bill, but he also bought me the latest Lamborghini as a surprise for my 30th birthday. When the car got delivered, I wanted to scream in happiness and jump into his arms and kiss him. But instead, you know what I did? I kicked up a fuss. I questioned his decision to buy me such an expensive car while so many people out there are in need. Did I really care about that? No. Like I said, I was a heartless person. When I discovered that he paid off my credit card bill, I accused him of stealing my independence. The argument was so loud that all 3 of his kids stood upstairs looking down on us. Exactly what I wanted. From that night, his children saw me in a different light, except for the youngest, Charlotte. She was 1 year younger than I, and she did not like me at all. I don't know what her problem was. After my outburst, Henry loved me even more. As time went on, Henry's infatuation with me reached astronomical heights. The man was head over heels, so naturally he proposed marriage. Jackpot, right? This was my golden ticket to securing his immense fortune. But no matter what I did, Charlotte wasn't buying it. It's like she could see that I was putting on an act. Knowing this made me uncomfortable. Very, very uncomfortable. She tried to warn her dad, but Henry, bless his gullible soul, he refused to entertain the idea of a prenuptial agreement. He was convinced that our love was unbreakable. Like a fool in a Shakespearean tragedy. 2 years after we got married, I thought to myself, mission accomplished. My job here is done. Time to find a way to move on from this old boy and find a new victim. That's when I concocted my diabolical plan. The one that would seal my access to his wealth forever. I know a little bit about mechanics, so I loosened the brake cable in his Jeep to make it seem like an accident. Everyone who knows Henry knows he likes to drive fast, so it won't come as a surprise if he loses control of his Jeep and meets his untimely demise. Time to execute the charade. I felt so nervous. I could feel the blood pumping through my veins as the plan unfolded. But fate, that cunning trickster, had other ideas. Henry survived the accident, defying my wicked desires and leaving my dreams of ill-gotten riches in tatters. After a lengthy investigation into the crash, they discovered my prints at the brake cable, making me the prime suspect. Such an amateur mistake to make. Henry's children were shattered. They discovered the depth of my deception, and suddenly I went from hero to villain. Their love for their father morphed into a seething anger. Like a pack of wolves protecting their wounded alpha, they united against me, vowing to shield their daddy from any further harm. They confronted me, ready to rip me apart, demanding that I vanish from their lives forever and that I had done them wrong, and most of all I played with their father's heart and trust. And now I was paying the price, blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah. Surprisingly, Henry refused to accept that I had anything to do with the accident. He still wanted us to carry on with our relationship and move on from everything that's happened. I asked him for a divorce, and in a stunning twist that left everyone doubting their judgment of me, even Charlotte, I refused to make any claims on Henry's fortune, even though I was entitled to half of everything by law. Now, here I am, in a place complicated to escape, awaiting conviction. I've got all the time to reflect. Given a second chance, would I do it again? Absolutely yes. Am I sorry for my actions? Absolutely not. I'm just sorry I got caught. My decision to waive my rights to Henry's fortune left the investigating officers thinking they've got the wrong person, and the judge and the jury questioning themselves. So far, the only people who know that I'm guilty are you and me. Let's keep it that way. Let this story forever mark a cautionary tale of avarice and deceit. This story is a reminder that the allure of wealth can lead us down treacherous paths, where the mirage of luxury hides a desert of broken hearts. Don't let greed consume you. It will blind you from seeing the beauty of genuine human connection. Money can never buy true happiness. It only leads to a hollow existence filled with regret. Can you relate? Please subscribe to this channel, like and share this story. Also, don't forget to press the notification bell to stay up to date. It's free to subscribe.